Welcome back, pig fans. Yet again, I've gained another spot. I'm out here doing some scouting around, looking for some whistle pigs. I'm excited. It's August the 7th. It's a little breezy out here, but it makes it nice for scouting for hogs for sure. But I'm excited because this evening, I think I'm gonna slip out and do a coyote hunt. If the wind's right, I'm gonna head to a spot that potentially has some coyotes there, and it's a little cow pasture that's kind of knocked down, and I'll be able to get in there and look around, see if I can see something. So I'm out here by myself. I'm waiting on Cochran to give me a buzz. I think he's going to join me this evening. Hopefully I can find us some ground hogs. What you talking about? Just endless possibilities where they could be here. There's so much stuff laying around. So they could be anywhere. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to keep my voice down now. Farmers tend to retire equipment, and when they retire it in the yard. So just a lot of equipment here and there. So many places for them to be. But I tell you what, I made mention in a video a while back about if I ever got some open country, breaking out the bigger guns. Check that out. Probably 90 yards to the very tip of those beans, but it's probably better part of a mile back there to that other house, and it's not directly in line with this path here. I bet the ground hogs are burning that path up. So the search continues. Out here snooping, doing my thing, looking for the old oink oinkers, and I'm hoping I can get on something. It's just so hard with everything grown up like it is. But if it was easy, everybody'd be out here doing it, right? I've been getting a few questions here lately on kind of what I'm looking for when I go ground hog scouting, I guess you'd say. Here's what I like to look for. See this brush pile behind me? That provides excellent cover for a ground hog. No way you're seeing him in that, right? He comes out, slips over, eats, whether it's standing grass right in here, or beans, or what have you, and then he's back in the cover. So a spot like that I like. Just gonna kind of walk around it, see if I can find any type of hole. This little drainage ditch here. So I love it when the farmer has a little bit of experience deer hunting and whatnot, and I've actually took this farmer coyote hunting with me, and we've gotten a couple or three. Anyways, I like it when they say, well, there's a pond back here now. It's got a bunch of brush piles around it. 80-some degrees, want a little drink? So, I'm heading back to the pond.
To get me a little drink.
I know I blinded you in that last video. I'm gonna try to keep you out of the sun on this one. So I'm heading back here in the Ranger, doing a little scouting. Hopefully do a little sniping. Stay with me. I'm driving back here to this pond. I tell you what, it looks like some good squirrel hunting opportunity back here too. Got a lot of nice looking trees. I got about a 20-foot path here to drive. That way I can pull out the big old Bertha squirrels when I shoot them and not damage the crops. Out here looking for ground hogs. Gonna go get me a little drink and going coyote hunting later. Then to close out the night, I can't tell y'all about that. Here's another nice path. Ooh, I like this. Now a farmer calls that an ease way. That way they can get their equipment down there and kind of check things out or whatever. No, says I. I call that there a shooting lane.
Shooting lane. Shooting lane. Shooting lane.
You deer hunters will agree with me on that one. Y'all gotta agree with us old coyote hunters every once in a while now. We do make it a little bit easier to shoot them deer. We are approaching the creek. I've gotten back here to this pond. I said creek, but pond. You know where I'm heading. High spot is in sight. Let's go. I'm gonna tell you what, you talking about a spot for a ground hog to be, this is the spot. For sure. You got beans. A vast supply of beans.
A vast supply of beans.
Come on. I just saw movement here. You got cover. You've got privacy. Keeping my eye over here. Because if y'all remember that last video before last, when we were walking to check that camera, I seen something moving in the grass after the landowner had told me about a potential groundhog being there. And it didn't even see it. We drove over top of that spot 15 times. In the driveway, right underneath the driveway, had a tunnel coming up in the yard. And I seen that little movement, about like this. Little groundhog sticking its head up. And I just saw something here. Now you might say, Keith, I noticed you wasn't carrying any weapon with you.
What are you gonna do if you see a groundhog while you're scouting?
So, at that point, I would give you all some really low-end budget video on this camera and an awesome kill with a handgun, just like that other one I brought you. I'm gonna give you the old pan around 360. I'm gonna get up on this high spot and I'm gonna show you my view. There's the last ingredient for surviving in a spot like this. Gotta have water. Oh. Gotta have wheels. Looks like that's taken care of. Looks like a Hot Wheel sitting there. So usually when I scope out a spot like this, potentially 9 out of 10 when I've been doing it here lately, and killing so many, I usually spot one while I'm scouting it. So don't let that discourage you if you don't. I mean, don't get used to that. You'll get spoiled and you'll end up sitting at the house watching Matlock. Stay after it, stay on them, and you will get them. But right now it's just real tough.
Real tough.
I think I'm gonna scoot on out of here. I'm gonna scoot to some familiar territory. I think Cochran's gonna be joining me for a coyote hunt this evening. Let me show y'all what I got going on up in here. Well, we got it going on tonight. We got the backpack because I figured I was going to be going by myself, so I got the backpack. I got my vest in here. Necessities for coyote sniping. Coyote sniping. Got Alpha with me. Got the cooler. Can't show you what's in it. I can guarantee you there ain't no water in it. But I need some right about now. And I got the Slick 700 tripod with the Reaper grip. And then I got an identical tripod with the camera set up on it. So I'm just rambling on, and I need to be shooting on, so I can't be shooting if I'm rambling. I'm gonna move on to the next spot. I'm glad y'all with us. I'm glad y'all with us. I'm glad y'all with us. I sure am. Let's keep on going. Let's can't quit now. I'm gonna give y'all a little lesson before I leave this property. I feel like that this is gonna be a learning experience, this whole YouTube thing. I know I've been learning since the day I was born, and I ain't afraid to tell you, I ain't no expert. I do shoot a lot of coyotes, a whole bunch. And I shoot a lot of ground hogs, squirrels, deer, turkey, whatever. But just because y'all seen my whole scouting experience there, most of it, and now I'm leaving, don't think that's the end of it. Don't think that, oh, that's all you do. You go in and walk around. If you see one, you shoot it. If you don't, and you head out, that ain't the truth. So I didn't want y'all to get that impression. What I'm going to do is, I've got prior engagements. I've got a coyote this evening I'm going to shoot about 7:30ish. So I did a little scouting, just like I told the landowner I would. And there's a lot of potential here, especially early season. I mean, they can hide anywhere. But I'm gonna put this spot on the back burner, but it's on the radar. It's gonna happen, just not right now. Moving on to the next spot, and away we go.